Wouldn't it be nice if all the issues and concerns in our life prior to COVID-19 would just simply go away so that we could focus on the pandemic and keeping ourselves and our families safe? The truth, however, is that all those concerns and issues that were present in our life prior to the pandemic, they're still there. The financial issues, concerns about our children, concerns about aging parents, concerns about even our own health issues, and a host of other issues, they are all still very present in our life. But not only are they still there, but COVID-19, this pandemic, is creating additional stressors in our lives. If you're listening to the news reports, you know that the experts are telling us that because of this pandemic, there's going to be an increase in mental health issues, increase in suicides, and even an increase in stress-related health conditions such as heart attacks. So what can we do? There are a lot of resources for COVID-19, but what are the resources to help us with some of those other issues and concerns in our lives? Well, many employers are providing for their employees what's known as the EAP, or Employee Assistance Program. The EAP will differ from employer to employer, but there are some common features that you will find across the board in many of these EAP programs that are provided for employees. Let's take a look at some of the key features of these. Number one, the EAP service is provided free to the employee. The employer pays for it, provided by the employer, free to the employee. Second of all, the EAP adds a wide range of issues that can be addressed for the employee. A whole host of issues can be talked about. It may be parenting issues, it may be elder care issues, there may be issues with depression or grief or workplace violence. A number of issues can be addressed through the EAP. Furthermore, a number of financial issues are addressed through there. Estate planning, budgeting, college loans, paying off school debt. Those kind of things can also be addressed through the EAP. So the EAP is helpful on many fronts. The third common feature that you'll find with these EAPs is that the assistance provided through the EAP is confidential. One reason why some employees don't take advantage of the EAP is they're afraid their employer is going to hear about it or HR is going to hear about it. But in the vast majority of cases, all contact with the EAP is kept confidential, and the employer doesn't even know that the employee has contacted the EAP for services. And then fourth, the EAP services are often delivered through various media channels. It could be through email, it could be through a phone call, it could be through an online chat, and sometimes there are even one-on-one, face-to-face sessions with the therapist or a counselor. And then this fifth one is one that I really like. The EAP in most cases is not only available to the employee, but can be available to the spouse or partner, to children, and in some cases, even parents of the employee are allowed to use the EAP. So what should you do? Well, if you're an employee, we have a few things we'd like for you to do. First of all, learn about your EAP. Request information and then familiarize yourself with it. Don't wait till a problem is emergent or you need it right now, but go ahead and learn about it now. The second thing is go ahead and contact your EAP. Reach out for assistance and help. And then third, thank your employer for providing this service for you and your family. Now, if you're an employer, there's also things that you can do. One thing that we encourage you to do is to share this video with your employees. And along with this video, share the contact information for the EAP. Who the EAP provider is, the contact and phone number, and perhaps a one-pager that shares the services that are available to the employee through the EAP. You know, we all need a little help sometimes. And the EAP can be one source to provide that help. And we encourage you to take advantage of this resource that is provided to you and to your employees. If you are an employer that is providing an EAP, we want to say thank you. Thank you for caring for your employees. Thank you for investing in your employees. Be safe, be well. We're going to get through this.